What's up, mortgage coach community? Dave Savage. I've got Dan Keller on the go. Mr. Keller, where are you on your way to, brother?
Hey, man, I am heading to downtown Seattle here in a few minutes to teach a happy homebuyer class. I'm excited.
Cool. Well, I wanted to do, I wouldn't call it an emergency, but some news hit a couple days ago. Actually, I don't know, it might have been yesterday, around, the entire state of Florida, creating, I don't know if you call this a law or whatever you call it, but they're throwing down the gauntlet that high school students, in order to graduate, need to get some personal finance education. So I think, that is super important for every mortgage coach that has the goal of being the captain of the wealth team. When a state makes news like this, and guys, this is a bipartisan issue, even though so much is politics and right, left. I think every leader in America recognizes that there's a financial literacy crisis in America, and some people are taking more action than others. But to me, this is big news for Mortgage Coach, and this is big news for every mortgage professional that wants to educate families and deliver better advice. So Dan, why don't you just tell me, when you saw this, you read this, as a leader who wants every realtor and every family in the Seattle market to know who you are, what went through your mind? And then, what are you doing to make the most of this news in your community?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I did when I saw the news yesterday on the New York Post, or I actually saw it on Instagram Reels. So then I Googled it to make sure it was real. And there was like 5 different news stations that covered it. So it was real. And I took a screenshot of it and I just threw it on my stories and I threw it on Facebook. And what shocked me, Dave, it was like I just saved a puppy from getting eaten by an alligator in a pond. I mean, 38 shares, 300 and something likes, 100 something comments. It's relevant, man. I think a lot of people care. A lot of people, and these are just random people too that are friends with me on social media, they get it. I think there's no secret that there's a financial literacy issue in America. You're making a big deal about it in the mortgage coach community, as you should, as mortgage professionals. We should be cautious of this. We should be not only teaching this to our clients, like most of us are, but out in the public, whether it be schools, colleges, in the community, teaching homebuyer classes like I am tonight, teaching the fundamentals of financial literacy. And so I was so excited to see this. I'm up here in Washington State, and it hasn't really hit our curriculum yet, but for Florida to do this and make a bold statement that, hey, this is a big deal and we're taking action on it, that was the first thing. I was super excited to see it. The second is some of the comments on my Facebook page were like, it's up to the parents to teach this. And I was like, yeah, but 78% or 76% of Americans right now are clueless when it comes to financial literacy. They've got credit card debt. They've got no money in savings. So it's the parents right now aren't even equipped to teach the kids. So I think this is a great start. And hopefully we see this trend across America.
So guys, first of all, this is not politics. So, I always recommend, when it comes to social media, stay out of politics on social media.
Yeah.
This is about financial literacy. This is about the Mortgage Coach mission. This is, if you are a mortgage professional that wants to be that captain of the wealth team, this is an opportunity to take some things in news. I heard a term a few years ago called news hacking. And, I don't know exactly what it means, but in my head, what it means is that when there's something in mainstream media, which I do believe, just looking in the past 2 days, it's hitting all mainstream media. It's not just hitting right wing or left wing. It's becoming a bipartisan mainstream news story. And I would say, guys, make this a local news story. Like, you create the news. I believe the mortgage professional can be the single most valuable advisor to consumers because they're helping people manage debt. In fact, I want to call out, I'm going to show an interview I did last year. It was literally one of my favorite interviews. It was with a mortgage professional in Atlanta, Georgia, Mike Garrett, and it was called Upgrading High School Education with Financial Literacy Training. So I would urge you guys all to watch that interview I did with him. I actually did a couple, and get out there and make news. Here's an article on CNBC. I'm sure if you Google this, you'll find it on a number of news channels. pick the one that you want and get it out there. And that's the other thing, guys. Like this, when things get national like this, they also become localized. And so you should be the one creating attention with your local media. That, hey guys, this is a national trend. And then you go out and you get your name in the news on local articles in local media. When I saw this, the action I have taken so far is, first of all, I track about, I don't know, a little over 30 what I call change agents in the mortgage industry. Dan Keller is one of those change agents. And I texted it to him and I forwarded the article and I said, hey, this is go time. I'm on a Facebook Live right now, same day I saw it. And it's like anyone that follows Mortgage Coach, anyone that follows me, they heard it. A few minutes ago, I emailed the editor of Housing Wire. It's like, hey, Housing Wire, this is news. Like,
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it, I'm here. If you create content, I would love to share it in our community. So I would just push every mortgage coach. This is our mission. If you want to be a loan officer that closes loans on time and has great rates, keep focusing on that. If you want to be a change agent that changes how consumers think of their mortgage, you want to have them think of you as more than an interest rate, and you want them to think of the advisor that can help them become debt-free faster, the advisor that can help them build wealth faster. Well, they get in the conversation. Dan, I want to make this quick. I really wanted to make this just kind of a call to action, but anything else you're going to do based on this story over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and that's going out to high schools, getting the word out on social media that this is important to me, and I believe that it's important to everyone. I think we should continue to create content around this. So what is financial literacy? It's understanding how money works. It's understanding how investments work. So just Google that. Google Financial Literacy 101. If you're a loan officer, you want to start creating commentary and content around this, understand what financial literacy is. It's understanding, teaching kids what compound interest is. That's interest on top of interest. Teaching kids that our money loses value every single day that it sits in our bank account. Teaching kids that to understand a credit score and what credit is and what debt is. Be that person. Like you call it a change agent. I'm just a content creator, and I'm just trying to get that information out because I learned too late in life how powerful financial literacy is, and I wish someone would have taught me sooner. So I love what you're doing with this stuff, Dave, and I think it's on us. We're in the trenches, and I think we can make a change in our communities if enough loan officers start talking more about this and teaching this to our clients.
Well, so first of all, Dan, you did not learn too late in life. You just wish you would have knew these lessons sooner in life.
True.
And you're doing an incredible job in your market. I also want to push you guys, if you're not already following the Modern Mortgage Summit on all social media channels, Deborah Bird, the leader of plugandplaysm.com, one of the reasons why I love her content and one of the reasons why Todd Bookspan hired her to manage the Modern Mortgage Summit is because she does a lot of good on social media, and she's creating content that positions mortgage professionals as financial literacy leaders. So make sure you follow the Modern Mortgage Summit on Instagram, Facebook. I will be posting on this topic. I will be making sure that we do the Modern Mortgage Summit, which is going to be May 25th. Yeah, go check it out. modernmortgagesummit.com, May 25th. Not only will we be covering the topics that are most important today, like how to win with rate shoppers, how to recruit more realtors, and how to do more cash out refis. Guys, we're going to be doing everything that we do is wrapped around financial literacy. It's wrapped around captain of the wealth team. It's wrapped around you need to be a mortgage coach. You see this shirt right here? I would encourage you guys to go to the Win by Noon store and get yourself one of these shirts. Just winbynoon.com, click on store and get on stage. Go to high schools, go to colleges. Dan, I know you got to jump into a training, but if you could, just like if you were going to do a 15 to 30 minute financial literacy training at a college or a high school, you don't need to give us the topic, but give us like the Dan Keller checklist. Like what would be some of the things that you would be doing in that 15 to 30 minute educational experience?
Yeah. Well, I would share pain. So I would share statistics, and the statistics are ugly. And all you guys have to do is Google them, or you can follow me on social media, on Instagram. I share a lot of them all the time. But homeowners are broke right now. They're equity rich and they're cash poor. So how do we change that? Most homeowners don't understand the power of a 401k. Most homeowners, or most people in general, don't understand the power of investing and budgeting and setting money aside. So I'd break it down statistically. I'd share the pain. And one of the top causes for divorce is not men going out and doing stupid things. I mean, that's a big reason, but the big reason are money issues, the health issues. People have health issues because they stress out about money. 71% of Americans right now are in a job that they don't like. You combine that with them having money issues, and that's a recipe for disaster. And so sharing statistics that exploit the pain and exploit the importance of understanding financial literacy, that if homeowners and parents are broke right now and they don't understand financial literacy, what do you think they're teaching to their kids? What kind of an example are they to their kids? So talking about that, then I break it down really simple. Budgeting, how to budget, what's going in, what's going out, basic economics. The next thing is the importance of investing. The importance of what you do with the money that you have left over every single month. And the fact that our dollar is going down, investing is the number one way, whether it's in crypto, stock market, real estate, a business, get it working greater than what money is going to do in your checking and savings accounts, which is giving you a zero ROI return. And then I would talk, the next level type stuff that I talk about is really truly understanding credit, understanding taxes, and understanding the higher level parts of investing, which we just talked about the S&P 500 to keep it simple. But that's it in a nutshell, Dave. That's basic financial fundamentals. And really, people don't understand the impact of just having a budget, man. That's so important. And when I learned that about 8 years ago, and I got my hands really wrapped around what's going in, what's going out, what am I doing with what's left over, my financial life changed.
And so when you talk about investing, guys, most kids don't understand the power of homeownership. They don't understand the power of investing. They don't understand, just prepaying your debt. Like there are a lot of families out there that don't know that, hey, if I paid an extra 100 or 200 on my mortgage, look at how much interest I could save. Look at how much faster I could pay off my home. And so make sure when you're doing that teaching and training, you're showing a rent versus own analysis. You're showing the power of small amounts of money invested. Guys, you could do that with the Mortgage Coach total cost analysis. You can show that. And then the last thing is, while this is to do right by people and to help America, guys, you'll get loans. Like if you listen to that interview that I did, he's like, I do loans for teachers at the schools that I train. I get lots of kids that tell their parents and their parents call me. Like, guys, this is not just a nonprofit endeavor. Like if you get out there and you go to schools, you're gonna get loans from teachers, you're gonna get loans from parents, and you're gonna do good by folks. So Dan, I wanted to make this a call to action. If you could do me a favor over the next couple weeks, when you're out and about and you're creating content, will you share it in the group and just make sure that you're kind of leading by example and showing the mortgage coach community, like this is what a mortgage coach in Seattle looks like.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the captain of the well team, and you could just lead by example in the group.
100%. Absolutely.
All right. And then I also want to challenge Denise Donoghue right now. I want to challenge Kelly Zitlow. I want to challenge, God, I could just go on and on with, I can name off hundreds of mortgage professionals, but I'm just going to leave it with those three. I challenge you to create some content for your market, put it in the mortgage coach community. And like I said, anyone who is creating great financial literacy leadership content, post it in the group. And guys, let's make change together. Like let's actually, I think like this community of mortgage professionals could get some other states to turn things around. So let's get after it. Dan, any closing thoughts, bro?
No, you guys, I think take this news and leverage it and just teach. You got to be passionate about it. We all make money, and we all we have an opportunity with the information that we see on a daily basis from our clients to impact other people's lives by just giving them how to. So my encouragement would be to create content, get what's between your ears out into the public, out on social media, and just and try to make a change and a difference in your community. And this stuff is much needed. I can promise you that.
Hey, so Rick just said, Dan, the truth, Keller. I like that. Marina said, how are you getting into high schools? We're going to save that for another call
Yeah.
or listen to the call that I did. Eddie said, share the stats, equity rich, cash poor, share the pain. I've said this for years. Yes. So guys, thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the likes. Now let's see some action, guys. Let's rock it out. And Dan, have an awesome training session, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you.
All right, guys. Take care, everybody. This is a wrap.